everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some of my favorite healthy lunch snack ideas.
You had my heart, we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll
You can kind of mix and match them to make the perfect lunch, and I'm going to walk you through how to make each and every one of them. Some of them are super easy and quick to make. Actually, all of them are easy. Some of them are really quick, but some of them take a little bit longer, but they're all very basic and simple recipes. I would just recommend you making your lunch either the day before, the night before. Maybe you could do kind of like a meal prep thing where you make multiple lunches, and that way you can just kind of grab them the morning of and take your lunch for school, because sometimes it can just be very stressful to make a quick lunch in the morning and then rush off to school, and oftentimes when that happens you probably don't choose the healthiest choices. This way, in doing the meal prep or making the night before, you can always ensure that you know what you're gonna have for lunch, that it's healthy and good for you and nutritious. So you guys really wanted to see this video. You requested it so much. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started with all of the healthy school lunch ideas. Plus I'm including a couple things that I love from Trader Joe's. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna show you guys how to make are these absolutely amazing cucumber sandwiches, I guess. I love these, and they're super fast to make. You can make a ton of them and take them for lunch. Plus they're really filling because cucumber has a lot of water in it, and that just kind of, I don't know, it makes it a little bit more filling. But the protein in there is gonna be substantial and give you energy. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off by taking a cucumber and cutting it in half. And then once you cut the cucumber in half, you're gonna take those halves and cut them in half. And then you're gonna take a spoon or something of that sort and go ahead and just cut out the middle or scrape out the middle part of the cucumber. And then you just want to go ahead and stuff it with seriously anything. I just chose a little bit of red bell pepper and some peppered turkey. Whatever you want to stuff this with. You can make tuna. You can, honestly, the options are endless. I'm not even going to go into like what you can stuff it with, because you can literally put anything that you want to in it. It is super delicious. The cucumber is so refreshing, and I don't know about you guys, but I like cucumber in my sandwiches. So this is like a cool way to like make a new kind of a twist on a sandwich, almost kind of, because it's like a sandwich except it's just without the bread, so you get more vegetables, and it's just all around super refreshing and delicious. So this one is a nice little snack. These are agave, cinnamon, sugar, apple chips, and these are incredible. So most of you probably don't have a food dehydrator at home. If you do, you can make your own dehydrated apples like I do, but you can find dried apples at most grocery stores, but we're just gonna add a little bit of a twist to them, and these are a great substitute for potato chips. If you have your own food dehydrator, go ahead and dehydrate your apples. If not, you can go ahead and purchase them at the store, and you can get them at Trader Joe's or Vons or wherever you grocery shop. Pretty much everyone has like apple chips or dehydrated apples or whatever. And then you just want to go ahead and add a little bit of agave or honey, just a tiny bit, and I mean the very smallest amount, because if you add too much, it's going to make the apples really just sticky and heavy, and they're not going to be easy to eat because you're going to get your fingers all nasty and sticky. And then go ahead and put the apples, after you've kind of tossed them up in the agave or the honey, and then you want to put them inside of a bag with a little bit of cinnamon, and I use Truvia, but you could also use stevia, whatever natural sweetener that you want to use. So that is all you have to do, and then you just shake it up in the bag, and there is your really delicious, sweet, cinnamony apple chips. The next thing we're gonna make, I don't have a name for these yet, but they kind of remind me of those little crackers with the peanut butter in the middle of them, like the peanut butter sandwich crackers, if you know what I'm talking about. But these are a lot healthier for you. They're not processed. There's no weird added preservatives or anything like that in them. So you can find banana chips at your local store, health food store. They carry them at my Vons, wherever you want to find them, or I have a food dehydrator, so I just dehydrated my own bananas. And then all you have to do is put a little bit of almond butter or peanut butter, I prefer almond butter, in the middle, and then just sandwich the two together, and that is seriously it. These are such a great snack because they have potassium, they have really healthy fat for your brain, they're gonna help you think while you're at school, and these are so great, especially if you run or you're active after school. Potassium is really gonna help with that. And so yeah, anyways, this is a great snack and they're so tasty. So they're naturally sweet and they're just very satisfying. So I love these. This next little snack is seriously one of my favorites when I was a little kid. So I just kind of made them again. I wanted to remind you all of childhood and really good food. So these are what I call the ants on a log, but I decided for some of them to add a little bit of coconut. But all you have to do is take a couple pieces of celery and just chop them up, and then you can add peanut butter or almond butter. I'm using almond butter. And then you just put some raisins on the top. You can put craisins, you can put coconut, which I did, which a lot of people are gonna probably think that's really weird, but I am obsessed with anything coconut. So I put coconut on there. You can do whatever toppings that you want. I just think this is the perfect crunchy and creamy snack. You're gonna get some protein from the peanut butter or almond butter, and obviously you got your vegetables in there and a little bit of natural sugar from the raisins if you choose to use them. So love this. I love all of this. Seriously, you guys, you gotta try it out. It's really good. And hey, this reminds you of when you were a little kid, right? So yeah. So your next recipe is really easy. It takes a little bit more time to make, but it's very simple. So what you wanna do is chop up some carrots into kind of the size of fries, because these are going to be carrot fries. So what you wanna do is chop them up into pretty thin slices. As you can see, this is what I'm going to do here. So I'm just taking them, chopping them in half, cutting those halves in half, and again, cutting those in half. So there's a lot of halving here. And then what you want to do is just toss them in 2 teaspoons of any oil that you want. I would recommend coconut oil or olive oil. I personally use coconut oil. And then you just want to top them with a little bit of sea salt, and then pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 450 degrees. And 15 to 20 minutes, it depends on your oven, I guess, and where you live. So that's how you make the carrot fries. They're super simple and they are so delicious and very nutritious for you. The oil is again gonna help your brain, the carrots, beta carotene, it's all really great for you and they're so tasty. Okay, this next recipe is kind of my take on the BLT, but this is so delicious, especially if you like avocado. If you don't, obviously you can just like make a BLT sandwich, maybe with some whole grain bread or whatever. But this, I personally love avocado. So I just took out I just halved an avocado. Then you just want to fill the avocado with turkey bacon. I'm using 94% lean or fat-free turkey bacon from Trader Joe's. And then you want to just put some tomato in there, and you can put some seasoning. My dog is walking through here, that is why there's that kind of noise. So that's all that you have to do to make these. They're amazing and they're so filling. Again, I kind of am big on the healthy fats because they're really going to help your brain to think and function at school. And now I'm just going to finish off this video with a couple of my favorite things to take when I'm on the go. So this first one is the Trader Joe's roasted coconut chips. Again, I love coconut, but these are amazing. Like I love these so much. They're my favorite things from Trader Joe's probably ever. I love their kale chips too, but these I would have to say top the kale chips. They are unbelievably delicious. So the ingredients are coconut, salt, sugar, coconut milk, and coconut juice. So there's nothing like unnatural in here. There is sugar, but there's no weird preservatives or anything like that. These are very healthy. A little bit of sugar is okay for you. Your body knows how to use it and process it and everything like that. There's no weird junk in it is what I'm trying to say. So I love these. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the roasted seaweed snack from Trader Joe's. Now before you think it's really gross, because I actually used to think it was really gross, but I retried them recently and I absolutely love them. They're like crunchy and salty and they're so good. I would definitely recommend checking these out. They're only 99 cents and they have a tiny little bit of protein in them, just a little bit, but they're just fun to munch on, and I would try them before you say that you don't like them, because you never know until you try, right guys? That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I just dropped the seaweed. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!